Imagine your body as a kingdom, and the liver is its central factory, a magical factory that can process everything. This kingdom lives happily with its daily pleasures, such as alcohol parties after work, cold soft drinks, hot bowls of pho and bun, and even fragrant white rice. But our story begins when these pleasures appear too often, when familiarity turns into overuse. The kingdom begins to be invaded by a powerful foursome: alcohol, soft drinks, sugar, and refined starch. Three of them, soft drinks, sugar, and starch, are cunning invaders. As soon as they enter the kingdom, they immediately transform into a single enemy called glucose, also known as sugar, flooding the bloodstream. Insulin's job is to clear all the sugar floating in the blood, moving it into the houses, meaning the cells, to be used for energy. The kingdom instantly sounds the alarm. To cope, the body calls on a diligent gatekeeper named insulin. He has only one option left: to flip an emergency switch labeled store fat. But when the sugar flood arrives too quickly and in massive amounts, insulin begins to panic. Insulin runs to the liver factory and shouts, "Overload! Take all this excess sugar and turn it into fat. Store it immediately." The kingdom considers it a poison. Meanwhile, the fourth invader, alcohol, is even more dangerous. As soon as it appears, the liver factory must drop every other job, including burning fat, to focus all its resources on detoxifying it. And so the tragic story of the liver factory begins. Ironically, alcohol itself also carries the raw materials to create more fat. The healthy workers, the liver cells, are gradually replaced by bags of fat. First, overwhelmed by sugar and alcohol, the liver factory has no other choice but to turn itself into a fat storage warehouse. Next, a factory full of fat is an angry and tired factory. That is when fatty liver appears. It begins to get inflamed. This is when the disease shifts from benign to dangerous, threatening to create scars and lead to cirrhosis. When the storage in the liver is full, the fat begins to spill out. The liver factory must package the excess fat, which is triglycerides, into containers and push them out into the bloodstream. This is why your blood test shows a sky-high blood fat, triglyceride level, even if you don't eat much fatty meat. All this time, the gatekeeper insulin has been shouting constantly. The houses or cells in the kingdom, exhausted by the shouting of him, begin to close their doors and ignore him. This condition is called insulin resistance. The result is that sugar gets locked out, stuck floating in the bloodstream, causing high blood sugar and leading to type 2 diabetes. But this story does not have to have a sad ending. The kingdom has an incredible ability to heal itself if we call in the heroes. The first hero is exercise. To burn fat effectively, the standard isn't to train as hard as possible, but to train consistently to put the body into a fuel-burning state. The goal is aerobic exercises like brisk walking, running, cycling, or swimming to make your heart beat faster, make you breathe harder, and cause you to sweat. The gold standard recommendation is at least 150 minutes per week, which can be divided into 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. When you do this, your muscles will suck up sugar from the blood without needing insulin, and more importantly, it will directly burn the floating triglyceride particles for energy. The second hero is the army of alley foods that you recruit, and at the same time, you must banish the traitors. Immediately banish these traitors, including sugary drinks like soft drinks and milk tea, alcohol and beer, industrial fried foods like French fries or fried chicken, and ultra-processed foods like instant noodles and sweets. Also, say no to refined seed oils like soybean and corn oil, as they cause inflammation. Instead, warmly welcome the healing army of allies. Leading them are the omega-3 generals from fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and walnuts. They will order the liver to stop producing fat and extinguish the fire of inflammation. With them is the fiber protection army from all green leafy vegetables like broccoli or spinach, which act as a brake to slow down sugar absorption. Supporting them are the repair engineers carrying good fats from olive oil, avocados, and various nuts. And finally, the clean energy crew providing protein from eggs, chicken, and legumes. Overusing those old daily pleasures is how you build a prison of disease for yourself. Make a change today. Have one less alcoholic drink, replace a can of soda with a glass of water, reduce your rice portion by half, and call in the heroes exercise and fatty fish. The kingdom inside you, especially your liver factory, will be incredibly grateful for it.